What's going on, guys? In today's video I will share my top secrets to build my arms. But today that's not really the most important part of this video. The most important part of this video is that I'm going to tell you guys a story. A lot of you guys are watching my channel but you don't really know my story. You don't know all the details because sometimes I don't even feel comfortable sharing some of my stories and my journey and some of the things that I had to go through. Right now I'm at a new gym. The gym is not new, but I haven't filmed a YouTube video here just yet. But this gym is a very, very important part of my fitness journey, my whole life story. So today I came to visit once again and film this workout video. And while I'm here, it just hits me to talk about some of those things that I normally don't feel comfortable sharing. But today I'll share a part of my story that has something to do with this gym. Like I said, this gym is a very important part of my story. And today I'll share some of those memories that are just like hitting me right now. And it's just so unbelievable that right now I'm standing here filming a YouTube video in this gym where a lot of things happened 8 years ago. So watch this video. I'll give you my secret tips for building arms, but also I will tell you a story, a real story, a true story that has a lot to do with this gym, and hopefully that story will be inspirational for you. So watch the video until then. So I just finished doing my warm-up, and the first exercise I'm gonna do is gonna be the straight bar curls. I'm gonna do 3 exercises for biceps and 3 exercises for triceps, and they're gonna be paired, so supersets from biceps straight to triceps. I always have the straight bar curls into my arm workout because it's very essential. It's a big mass builder, give you all that size that you need on your biceps, but also a great way to work your forearms at the same time. So I like the cables and all that, but the straight barbell curl, I like to do that because it's a fundamental movement for me. So with that, I'll superset some cable tricep push downs. Let's get it. So like I said, guys, everything is going to be supersetted. So 1 biceps straight into triceps, biceps straight into triceps. I'm doing 4 sets of each exercise, keeping the reps between 8 to 12. Watch the video until the end so I can break it down and give you all the details. And after this workout, I'm going to also get into the story that I wanted to share with you guys. that was the first superset, and now I'm moving on to some hammer curls with the dumbbells and some tricep dips. That's the second superset of this workout, and after that I have one more, and then I'll give you the breakdown, give you all the tips, and talk about the story. And now I'm going to my final pair of exercises to finish with. I'm gonna do some preacher curls and some skull crushers for the triceps, and then we'll get into the breakdown real quick. And that brought us to the end of the workout. So I'll give you guys the tips for the workout first and then tell you the story. First thing first, always superset your bicep and triceps. You can do without it, but there's nothing like feeling the pump on both sides of your arms. The blood just goes in crazy into your arms, which helps you to break down more muscle fibers, therefore building more muscles. Of course, you have to get proper nutrition and recovery. But do a bicep exercise straight into a tricep exercise. And for arms, you don't need to go crazy heavy. Always make sure that you're having at least one big movement for each, but the rest of the movement focus on isolating the arms, getting the reps from 8 to 12 to maybe even 15. You want that pump, you want that burn into your arms. You don't want to go trying to lift crazy heavy weights because you're always working your arms anyway when you do back, when you do shoulders, when you do chest. So on arm day, make sure that you're focusing more on contraction, focusing the burn, focusing on the reps. The next thing you want to do is always get a full range of motion. When you're doing the curls, when you're doing the tricep push downs, go all the way down, come back all the way up, and control both sides of the reps. Don't just call the weight and let it drop. These are the 2 tips that I will give you guys today. I don't want to make it too much so you're confused. Focus on one thing at a time. Focus on your technique and supersetting these exercises. Now let's get into the story. A lot of you guys know a little bit about how I end up here 8 years ago, I would say. Maybe like more than 8 years ago. When I started working at the shop, I was already like personal training and all that, doing that when I was at the shop, because at the shop I was responsible for the fitness equipment, so I would help people once they buy the equipment, take it to their home and assemble, and I would teach them how to use the equipment and all of that. So once I got my certification, during that time I decided I just want to work at the gym because that's really what my passion was. So this is the company that first hired me from the shop to start working at the gym. But they didn't allow me to personal train directly, so I was kind of a cleaner, to tell you the truth. I was like a gym attendant, picking up weights on the floor, doing all that stuff. That was in another branch they had prior to coming here. So that branch, I just worked there for a little bit, that gym got shut down. So we got moved here in the gym where I am right now. So when I came here, I was doing the same job, just being like a gym attendant, picking up weights on the floor, making sure everything is neat and tidy. So I wasn't really personal training at the time. And I know I'm skipping parts of the story, but maybe I'll have to make a separate video for that. But basically, that's how it started here. So I'm remembering all the guys that I used to work with here. Like we had a lot of achievements, challenges, competitions like here, who can bench the most weight. I wasn't one of the trainers, but I was loud mouth and just ambitious. So I would train as hard as they were doing and compete. Everyone would go outside, like challenge people to runs and deadlifts and squats, all kind of crazy stuff we used to do here. So from here is when I moved on and worked somewhere else, and a whole long story that I don't want to get into right now. But basically, I started my journey here as a fitness trainer, as a personal trainer, and a lot happened here, man. Back in those days, like I struggled here. There was days when I came here to work and I had no money. I had to find my way to go back home. Maybe I'll ask someone to give me a ride. I would eat from the other trainers. It was crazy, like. But also it was a very enjoyable moment looking back, because I was just starting. I was hungry. I didn't have anything, like. I was just working, so I was ready to do any and every job to be able to get into this industry, because I believe that once I have my foot in the door, I'm gonna go crazy. Because like then I wasn't even a trainer, but you come here, you would think I'm one of the trainers, because I just work so hard. I would work out, beside the fact that I was all day doing like physical job here in the gym, picking up weights, cleaning after people. I still worked out just like the other coaches. I read, I did courses and all of that. So yesterday I came over here, spoke to the manager. Now the management changed, all the old trainers are gone. But one of the guys who was here back then, he's still here, and he's the manager of the gym now. So I spoke to him. He like kind of wants me to work here again and all of that stuff. I met all the new coaches. They're like, I met the new coaches, some of them like, man, I follow you on Instagram, I know this guy. Like, they don't know I used to be here, but the manager who was showing me around, he obviously know. And the receptionist, they're like, oh, you're gonna be the new coach. Everybody's talking to me, like some of them knew me from Instagram, YouTube, whatever. And it was just like, man, it's crazy what can happen once you just put your head down and grind and work hard and do whatever it takes to come up. Now I walk in here, everyone is like, man, I know that guy, blah, blah, blah. I follow this guy on Instagram. I don't want to get too much into this because, like I said, I normally don't even want to share these stories, but I feel like you guys are my friends, my family, supporting me do this. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about some more personal stories. Maybe I'll make another video and go more into details about this. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you made it here, I want to know how many people watch this video to the end. So comment the word ambition to let me know you are a true supporter, and I appreciate you. If you get anything from this video, let it be that you too can achieve your goal. And we have to keep on believing in ourselves and keep on working hard. God bless.